Why did a simple dare leave me crying in the hallway? Have you ever done something silly to make a student laugh and ended up crying instead? It started as a joke during class. I told my fifth graders, if the class gets all their homework in for a week straight, I'll let one of you shave my head. They lost it, screaming, cheering, already planning which clippers to use. I was 99% sure they wouldn't pull it off. I mean, fifth graders, all of them turning in homework. For a week, no chance. But somehow they did. Every single one of them handed it in, early even. Some even did extra. I had kids coming up to me like, you better start moisturizing that scalp, Mr. D. So I kept my word. We made it a whole event. Lunchtime, outside, the whole school watching. I let the class vote, and they picked one quiet girl named Zoe to do the honors. Zoe barely talked in class. She always sat at the back, wore the same hoodie every day, and didn't make eye contact with anyone. But that day, she smiled. She took the clippers with shaky hands, and with the whole school screaming and laughing, she shaved a big bald stripe right down the middle of my head. The place exploded. Even I couldn't stop laughing. I looked ridiculous. She laughed so hard she fell over. But later that day, everything changed. One of the school counselors pulled me aside. She looked serious. At first, I thought I was in trouble for letting a kid shave my head, but she said, "Thank you for what you did today." With Zoe, I was confused. I said, "It was just a silly dare. The kids had fun." And then she told me, Zoe had been diagnosed with cancer 2 months ago. She was starting treatment next week. She hadn't told anyone except her mom, and she was terrified that everyone at school would laugh when she started losing her hair. She wore that hoodie every day to hide the hair that had already started falling out. But after today, she told the counselor, if Mr. D can walk around bald and not care, maybe I can too. I couldn't speak. I just stood there in the hallway, holding the clippers in my hand, tears running down my stupid bald face. And from that day on, I never wore a hat to school, even when the sun was cooking my head. Because sometimes, the dumbest promise can turn into the most important thing you've ever done.